how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be a little 2 looks with 2 collections. Cosmic Brushes recently sent me not only their new 'Tis the Season holiday collection, but they also sent over their like Sinister Halloween-y themed mystery box. So I figured I would play with both collections in this video. I'm so excited. This is genuinely one of my favorite brands and I've only explored palettes thus far, so I'm really excited to dive into some new products. I'm really excited to dive into the mystery box. I actually have not looked at the products themselves yet, so that's gonna be a total surprise with me and you, and we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna be doing close-ups of everything, swatches, I'll be talking about everything, I'll be creating one look with each like palette slash collection, and I do intend on doing additional looks over on like Instagram and YouTube Shorts and all that stuff, so just stay tuned if you want additional looks. So yeah, without further ado, I don't wanna babble too much in this intro, I really just wanna get into it, so let's start talking about the 'Tis the Season collection. So the holiday collection includes 2 cream blushes, 2 lipsticks, and a palette. There also is a little bag. I think if you get the full collection, you get this little like drawstring bag, which is pretty cute. It does add to the festivity. It feels like a little present. The 2 cream blushes are in the shades Mary and Nutmeg. We have kind of a soft red and then a really pretty kind of gingerbready terracotta sort of shade. I am a blush fiend. I love blush. I love cream blush specifically, and I am so excited about these. I think these colors are very, very lovely. And for the lipsticks, we have Ginger Snap and Santa Baby. Again, we're kind of playing on that gingery terracotta sort of tone, and also a red that I'm wearing today. It's so pretty. I'm really impressed with these lipsticks so far. These are very, very comfy. I'm just really happy with my makeup today, and you'll see how I did it here soon. And of course, last but not least is the 'Tis the Season palette, which I'm so excited for. I always get so excited when they do a new palette. I'm also just such a sucker for a holiday theme, so this makes me very happy. I feel like it's a very fun take on Christmas, because it's not just like your traditional like red and green call it a day. Like we do have the classic greens, we do have like this bold multi-chrome red, we do have the yummy warm neutrals that I feel like very much scream holiday, but then we have these really pretty jewel tones with the pink and the purple. For me, this is kind of giving like classic Christmas, but like with like the rainbow Christmas tree. That's kind of what this is giving me, because I feel like the rainbowy colorful Christmas trees aren't like a Roy G. Biv rainbow. They're very much like pink, yellow, green, like kind of these bold splashes of color. So that's what this is giving me personally. I think it's really, really cool. I also just love Cosmic Brushes formulas. I feel like the mattes are so blendable, so beautiful, and the shimmers are so, so stunning. Really pretty shifty multi-chromes and just really intense metallics that look so smooth and just so pretty on the lids. I'm always very impressed with this brand. So yeah, that's the overview of the 'Tis the Season collection. I believe it's launching today, the day I post this video. It will be live today on November 29th at 1 p.m. EST, and you can use my affiliate code BATTYBEAN to save, and I appreciate you so much if you do so. Moving on now to the mystery box. I was so excited when they told me they were gonna send me this alongside of the holiday collection, and I just cannot wait to dive in. I technically have already done this where I've opened it just to see what types of products are inside, but I have no clue what any of this looks like. I've intentionally not looked at anybody's videos, no spoilers. I wanted to be surprised with you on camera as to what's in here. So we have 3 cream blushes, we have 3 lipsticks, and we have the palette. So let's start looking. Just gonna kind of awkwardly set this here next to me. So let's go over the blushes first. Ooh, I cannot wait to see what's in here. I can't wait to film and play with these. So we'll just go in alphabetical order because that's just my typical fashion. Ooh, we have silver packaging this time instead of gold. So this one, the name isn't written on the compact itself, but this one is called Days. Ooh, we have a really pretty kind of berry. That's cute. I do like that. I like that quite a lot. Next is the shade Got Chills. It's a cutie pink. It's a cutie pink. I love a soft little bubblegum pink. I think it's so precious. Oh, it's so precious. I do wish the names were written on the packaging, because on the Christmas collection it is. I'm never gonna remember what these are called. I'm gonna have to literally write on them so I can remember. And last is the shade Heroin. What? That is so cool. Are you kidding me? I'm like already picturing pairing this purple with one of the other 2 blushes. Like I feel like the combo would be so fun. That is pretty darn cool, I must say. I must say. So yeah, that's fun. I genuinely was not expecting a vibrant purple blush, and I've never had like a purple cream blush before. So that's very cool. Let's dive into the lipsticks now. If there was like a weird purple, there has to be a weird lipstick, and I'm so here for it. Okay, we have Clarice, Nancy, and Salem. Again, we have the silver packaging, and this time it is written on it, so that's good. I won't forget what they are. But here's Clarice. Ooh, we have kind of like a soft, like pale nudie kind of color. That's fun. That'll be a good kind of like middle of the lips accent for sure. Next is Nancy. Yes, I love a brown lipstick. That makes me thrilled. I love a brown lip. It's like one of my favorite things. So far, I'm loving this mystery box. This is so fun. I had a feeling I would just because I love this brand. Okay, last is Salem. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, a nice like grungy orange. Love that. That's so pretty. I love a grungy pumpkin-y orange. It's always one of my favorites. So yeah, this is a winner for sure. Now, last but not least, let's get into the Sinister palettes. Oh, I'm so pumped for this. She is cute. I'm cracking up though. This ghost shade, what is happening here? It's like a clear shade, like it's just taped. That's really, really funny. It's literally like a clear like eye gloss. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is so funny that it's called Ghost. As you will see when I did look number 1, I'm a sucker for red and purple. Clearly I was channeling this palette when I did this look. I do feel like this look is different than like what you can get out of this palette as far as the tones go, but I was clearly in the mood for red and purple, and now I have a red and purple palette. I love the grays and the dusty shades. This is so pretty. I'm very excited to dive into this. I think we will maybe do a gray purple look with this and maybe dabble into that purple blush. I think that'll be super fun. So yeah, that's the 2 collections for you. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just hop in, do the 2 looks, and then I will chat about my thoughts so far at the end. Okay, let's dive into look number 1 with the 'Tis the Season collection. To start with, of course, we have some blushes. I know we already went over all the swatches and details in the beginning of the video, but just again, we have Mary and then Nutmeg. And I think for today's look, like I know I'm wearing a red shirt, which was intentional with the holiday collection, but I think I really want to do kind of a purpley look on the eyes, kind of a purpley berry reddish kind of vibe, but then also play with the like toasty gingery tones of the blush and the gingerbready lipstick. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'll play with the Mary blush at a future date, but I'm gonna start with the Nutmeg blush today. I'm gonna use my Sigma F43 brush, just gonna grab a little bit of this, and I'm just gonna lightly start, ooh, okay. Little goes a long way with this one, doesn't it? That is such a pretty color. Oh, it's such a pretty color. So I'm just very lightly just going to kind of pounce around, do little blends, get it nice and diffused. Oh, that is a gorgeous color. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I like that a lot. What a nice formula. I mean, very much first impressions at the moment, but so far I'm feeling very good about this formula. That's beautiful. Just gonna lightly pat my powder puff kind of over the seam just to keep my under eye nice and transfer proof. I like that. I like that a lot. I guess I shall do the other cheek now. And of course I am gonna dabble a little bit just like across my nose because I think it's cute and kind of connects everything together. I'm quite happy with that blush. That's a very me blush color. I feel like I'm gonna reach for that again and again for sure. And that's such a pretty shade too. Well, let's move on to the palette now, the 'Tis the Season. It's so pretty. I do like this bright red. I like this bright red a lot. I almost wanna do a red into like the berry purple. Like I want a berry reddish purple sort of vibe. I think that'll be really cool. I am just gonna play and see how it goes. Very, very excited. I'm going to just use my Profusion primer and blend it out and we will get started. Okay, so I think I wanna start with 'Tis the Season. I think that's a good place to start. I'm gonna use a little Sigma E25 brush and I'm going to pounce this on the outer corner of my eye. That is such a pretty purple. So, so pretty. I'm just gonna lightly blend and blur this on the outer corner. I am, of course, going to use other shades to help blend, of course, but I am kind of just working on blending the edge a little bit. I'm gonna take and run this on that lower lash in the outer half as well. And just sort of connect that in the outer corner. A little bit of an elongated kind of shape. I think that's so pretty. I'm gonna take Gifting now. I just wanna get all this purple completed first. I'm gonna take this little Blend Bunny brush. I'm going to very lightly use this light purple to blend the edge of the darker purple. I think I'm gonna do the pinky shades in the front half. I think that'll be cool and just add some nice contrast. I'm also just a sucker for like red, purple, pink. I think it's such a fun combo. So I'm just really leaning into that today, I suppose. Okay, so I'm gonna start with stocking actually. I'm gonna use this little E38 blending brush. I mean, it's not little, pretty mid-sized brush. I'm just gonna take and very lightly, like very light pressure here, just kind of building a little splash of this pink in that front little pocket. And now I'm going to take Mulled Wine right there. I'm gonna use the E54 side of that same brush. I'm just very lightly kind of going in that crease of that front area. I'm not really worried about what the lid looks like because my shimmer is gonna cover everything, but just kind of getting a little bit of that laid down. I think that's pretty darn cool. I like that combo. I think that's really pretty. It's giving Sugar Plum Christmas. Just taking a little bit more of that lighter purple from before and just really blending it into that pink. I think this blend is so soft and so pretty. I'm really, really happy with that. Moving on to some shimmer now. I do have a shimmer primer to test out. This is from the Clionadh and Bad to the Brow collection. I will be playing with that palette soon. I literally just got it, but I did want to go ahead and try out the like shimmer primer. See how it goes, because if you know, you know. I use a glitter primer of some shape or form every single time I do my makeup pretty much, just because it helps make the shimmer pop extra intense and stay put. So I figured we'd give this one a spin. So I do want to use the Cranberry shade. I think it's really, really pretty. Just like a, ooh, yes. Oh, yes. That red is gonna tie in so beautifully. Oh, that is stunning. Wow, that's a pretty red. It's very shifty, like it goes from like a dark gold almost into a red. That's so, so pretty. And then I just want to make sure the edge of that blends nicely. I really like that multi-chrome. That's cool. I do want to take the Shimmer Purple Baubles. I think that'll be really pretty in the lower lash line. Actually, I'm going to use one of the brushes from the Clionadh Bad to the Brow brush sets. It doesn't have a name on it. It just looks like this little tiny guy. I'm just going to load it up on the tip of that brush and then just drag some of this purple all up under that lower lash. That's really, really pretty. It's just so sparkly. I like that quite a lot. I'll just make sure that blends really nicely too. I'm really liking just this color combo. I think it's so pretty. For the inner corner, maybe we play with more pink tinsel. That could be fun. I'll use this other teeny Bad to the Brow Clionadh brush, and I'm just gonna grab some of tinsel, pop it there, play into that pink a little bit. Ooh, that's so charming. This is so pretty. And I feel like I want to try to use Celebrate as my face highlight. I don't know if it'll be too dark for me or not, but we're gonna test it out anyway. I don't have any face highlighter on right now. I just feel like I just have the glow from my base products. But this is a little fan brush from Lethal Cosmetics, and we'll just try this out. Oh, that's beautiful. No, that works lovely. I'm happy with that. Okay, throw on my mascara. This is the Glossier mascara. And then my eye pencil today is Hypnotic from Lethal. I just felt like it went with the purple pink so well. I really like the way these colors all play together. And I'm really glad I chose a red shirt, honestly, because I just feel like everything, it's flowing. It looks so good. So for my lips, again, as we've already talked about, there's two different lips. There's Santa Baby, there's the red, which I am tempted to use because I do think it would look pretty. But I also really want to use Ginger Snap. You know, I was committed to using Ginger Snap with the blush, but I just feel like now the red probably would look better, wouldn't it? Or is that too much red? You know, let's try the red. Let's try the red, and then I'll use the Ginger Snap in a future look. I am gonna line first because I always use a lip pencil. This one is from Lawless. It's called True Love. I'm just gonna do a quick little line, and I'll kind of blend the edges of that pencil out. I'm just kind of doing the same thing to the top. Blend that out as well. And now let's try Santa Baby. See how it goes. That is so creamy. Wow. Ooh, that's a good shade of red. It's so comfy. Not that I'm surprised. I feel like a general like cream lipstick tends to be pretty comfy, but this does just feel really, really nice. So yeah, this is look number 1. I really like how this came out. I love the balance of the, like obviously the bold red. The red is definitely like the star of the show, but with the pops of like the pinky purple, I think it all looks really nice. I really like this blush color. And honestly, I am glad that I went with this blush color. I feel like if I would have went with the red blush, it might have been a little too much. I feel like this adds some contrast and some balance really nicely. But yeah, so far I'm very happy. I feel like this is very holiday, but like with a twist, you know? It's very cute. So yeah, this is look number 1. Let's move on now to look number 2 with the mystery box. Moving on now to look number 2 with the Sinister collection. I'm very excited to dive in. I definitely want to use the purple blush, but I am going to pair it with something else. I just feel like for me, purple blush just by itself is not gonna be my vibe. So I'm gonna start with Got Chills, the beautiful light pink. I'm gonna use my Sigma F43 brush, and I'm just going to start kind of lightly pouncing this. I do want this to cover a good portion of my cheek, honestly, because I just want the purple to be kind of an accent into everything else. That is such a cutie little pink. I love. I'm really liking these cream blushes so far. I think they're just such a beautiful formula. I'm just gonna dabble a little bit on my nose, of course. I'm just gonna make sure all of that is pressed in and blending nicely. Now I'm gonna take that vibrant purple one. What are you called? Heroin. I'm gonna use my Singe F04 brush. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this. Ooh, I'm nervous. I'm just gonna very lightly tap a little bit. Okay, so far so good. Just gonna add a little bit at a time and just kind of build it up in this like outer area just to give a little bit of an accent. Because I also don't want to go too hard with this purple where I look bruised. That can definitely be a fear with purple blush. I think that actually meshes together really nicely. Like the two of those I think makes a really nice combo. You know, it just gives it a little something. So I'll just kind of lightly build up and do the same on this side. I think that is quite nice. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Let's move on now to the eyes. The Sinister palette. I'm so excited. I am going to tell you right now, I'm not going to use the Ghost shade. And eye gloss is just not my journey. It's too, I don't like the goopiness of it. It's just not for me. It's not for me. Maybe for like a photo shoot for something very editorial, that could be cool, but I do have to get on with the rest of my day. Can't have a sticky eyeball all day long. But I do want to play with kind of the purple and grays. I think that'll be really, really pretty. And I'm also thinking a halo eye could be fun. I'm gonna start by priming with that Profusion primer again. Just going to take a little bit and blend it across. So I think I want to start with Paranormal. I'm going to use my Blend Bunny brush. I think I used this brush in look number 1, but I wiped it off first. And I'm just going to round my eye. Just kind of going back and forth in a very rounded motion. I don't want to elongate the eye at all for this look. I also am going to drag this underneath that lower lash line. Next, I think I want to take Ominous. I think I do. I'm gonna grab my Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just going to kind of pack this in the outer and inner part of my eye. I'm gonna be careful to kind of leave the middle blank. I just wanna add that depth to the inner and outer to start with. And I'll kind of drag this on that lower lash line. I am gonna take this all the way across, just because I think I want a smoky lower lash rather than a haloed lower lash today. I'll just make sure that kind of connects in that outer corner. And then I'll just take a little bit more of Paranormal and very, very lightly, I'll just start blending around the edges of that darker shade. This is very vampy so far. It looks very nice. I mean, it's a little scary because we're only halfway there, but I also think it looks nice. The way this very light kind of gray purple blends in with that really dark purple is really, really pretty. I'm already loving this. I like just this like pinky purple cheek moment with this like dark eye. I think it's looking so pretty. Moving on to some shimmer now. I'm gonna take that Clionadh Bad to the Brow Shine On Glitter Primer. Shimmer primer. Make everything pop really nicely. I'm just gonna use my finger to tippy tap and blend out. So I'm gonna take Menacing and I'm also gonna use Chilling. Starting with Menacing, this like dark silvery gunmetal sort of shade. I'm going to pop this on the inner and outer part of my lid. I want this just to blend in with all the purpley stuff that I've been doing. I'm kind of leaving the very middle of my eye blank. I'll just kind of lightly blend at the edge of that. Make sure it's fairly soft. Taking Chilling now. Oh, that is such a vibrant silver. That's going right in the center. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's so pretty. I just love cool tones. I love them so much. And I love this kind of silver moment with the purple accent. Oh, I think that is too good. I haven't done a halo eye in a while either, I feel like. This is so fun. I feel like I do want to spice it up more. I think I want to put Haunted on my lower lash line. I just think it'll be cool. I'm going to use one of those Clionadh Bad to the Brow brushes. I mostly want to focus this on the center. Just like a little sparkle purple moment. Because I definitely wanted like more of a smoky lower lash, but I feel like a little sparkle in the middle never hurt anybody. Yep, that is lovely. And then for the inner corner slash my face highlight, I'm really interested in this Eerie shade. It looks like it has a really pretty shift. So let's just find out together. Just gonna pop that in. Ooh. That is lovely. I like that quite a lot, actually. I feel like that really ties together the pinkiness that's on my cheeks, actually. And then I'm just going to pop some on my cheekbones as well. I think that's nice. Definitely has some shiftiness to it, but it's like in a very soft way. It's not like too loud, which I do like a loud shadow, don't get me wrong. Okay, threw on my mascara again, and then my eye pencil is the Karaoke Night from ColourPop. I just wanted a silver. I just felt like it fit. And then for lips, I am gonna use two shades. I'm gonna use the dark brown and the pale nudie color. I'm gonna kind of combine them, but I am gonna start by lining my lips. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty Strong. Just similar to look number one, I'm just gonna line and lightly like fill in and blend a little bit. Just kind of lightly tapping and blending that out. Just enough to give a little bit of dimension before I go in. Starting with Nancy Cutie Brown. I am just gonna honestly cover my whole lips with this to start with. That is such a good brown, wow. It's just so creamy and beautiful. And now I absolutely would leave it just like this, but I do feel like the accent of the light color Clarice would be so cute. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just kind of lightly pop some in the center. Nothing too crazy, I just want a little bit of dimension. Two colors together actually make a really interesting kind of greigey brown. Here's the second look. I think it came out really cool. Like these were very unique and interesting products, and I think they play together in such a fun way. I don't typically go for this cool toned of a blush, but I really don't mind it. I think it's fun. The way that like slight little bit of purple melted with the pink I think is pretty cool. I also really like the combination of those two lipsticks. I think it made an interesting color. And of course, love the eyeshadow. I love cool tones. That silver in the middle is so pretty. I love their formulas. This makes me really happy. This was a fun box. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. I had so much fun creating these two looks. These two collections are so pretty. Tis the Season collection, again, launches today. The day this video is going up on the 29th, I believe at 1 p.m. EST. I'll have the launch details down below, and you can use my affiliate code BATTYBEAN to save. I would love to know which look is your favorite, which collection was your favorite. I don't know if I can even pick a favorite because they're both so pretty and so different. Like I know I did like a red and purple look, and there's definitely reds and purples in this palette, but I feel like the reds and purples that are in this palette are so different than what you get in Tis the Season. Like very different tones. Really the only red in this palette is the multi-chrome red. Everything else is very like raspberry, whereas this one is mostly just like darker, vibrant reds, none of those like raspberry tones, and the tones of purple are vastly different as well. So just pure coincidence that I was channeling red purple vibes that I can technically do in both palettes, just in very different ways. But I think these palettes are both so fun. I feel like, oh, I don't know. It's like two moods, you know? I don't even know if I can pick a favorite at this moment. I'm very into both of them. I do really like this festive one, and I am very much in the holiday spirit, so it's been a great time. I had a fun time playing with them. All these blushes are so pretty. Like, again, we have the Mary and Nutmeg one. Here's Berry from the Tis the Season collection, and Nutmeg, so pretty. This is gonna become a go-to, I can feel it. And then the mystery box ones that I need to write the names on. Days, that beautiful berry. Got Chills, that very cute pink. This is very much like a Sabrina Carpenter pink. And then Heroine, that really cool purple. Like, this is a unique blush. Very unlike anything else I have. And then all the lips are so fun. Santa Baby and Ginger Snap, the like orangey and the red. I'm very excited about Ginger Snap. I can see that becoming a go-to. And then like Salem, Clarice, and Nancy, like such a good roundup of spooky shades. I'm very pleased. This was very fun, a very fun kind of makeup playtime. Again, I'm just curious to hear your thoughts. Did you pick up the mystery box? Do you plan on picking up the 'Tis the Season collection? Have you tried this brand before? I would love to know. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave emojis that represent which collection you are more into. Are you more into the spooky Sinister collection, or are you more into the holly jolly 'Tis the Season collection? And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm BATTYBEAN there as well. Also, if you want to, you can subscribe. I'm posting most days over here, and you can join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only video once a month. Also, I would love it if you hopped over to my second channel, also in my description box, if you would like some additional content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.